The Wuthering Waves 2.0 update has been great so far, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Carlotta, so if you've been looking for a build guide, I got you. Not only is she one of the strongest characters in the game right now, she's going to change up how gun characters are going to be used in the future. For her combat role, she falls under a main damage dealer like I mentioned with higher resonant skill damage, and if you want to get her up to level 90, here are all the materials you're going to need. For what skills prioritize upgrading first for Carlotta, definitely your Resonance Liberation first, then Resonance skill, your Forte Circuit, then lastly your normal attack and intro skill. And here are all the materials you're going to need to upgrade these skills. For Carlotta's best weapon options, her signature The Last Dance is going to be your best bet. I would highly recommend pulling for her signature pistol because the other pistols that I'm going to mention do not compare at all. Even the 5-star standard Static Mist doesn't even compare, although it is a decent option. If you don't have any 5-star pistols, there are a couple of 4-star ones you can use. For Carlotta's best echo sets, you have two options, the first and the best one being the new 5-piece Frosty Resolve set. At your 4-cost echo, you're going to want the new Sentry Construct with either crit rate or crit damage as the main stat. For your two 3-cost echoes, you're either going to want GLACIO damage or attack percentage bonus as the main stat, and for your two 1-cost, you're looking for attack percentage. The second echo set you can use is 5-piece Freezing Frost. This is a decent option if you don't have a good Frosty Resolve set yet. At your 4-cost echo, you're going to want the Lampy Lumen Myriad with either crit rate or crit damage as the main stat. For your two 3-cost echoes, you're either going to want GLACIO damage or attack percentage bonus as the main stat, and for your two 1-cost, you're looking for attack percentage. For your echo substats, you're definitely looking for crit rate and crit damage, resonance skill damage, and attack percentage, and then lastly, flat attack, and maybe a little bit of energy regen. For Carlotta's best team options, the premium team of her with Zezha and Shorekeeper is actually so busted. If you're a free-to-play player, pairing her up with a character like Yang Yang and Baizha as your healer is not a bad option. Some other characters you can look into using both Lumi and Tao Chi as your sub DPS, and if you got Verena, I would recommend her as your healer over Baizha. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is her resonance chain. Is it worth getting multiple copies of Carlotta? In my opinion, yes. Honestly, each one of these provides some sort of bonus which makes her even more broken. So if you can get S1 through 4, if you can get any copy of her through there, that's great. Or if you want to go all the way to S6, just know that she is going to be a nuke. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you liking the 2.0 update for the game personally? I'm loving it right now. Are you pulling for Carlotta, or are you going to be saving for the Jinshi rerun when Roshia comes out in the second half of the 2.0 update? Or are you going to be saving for other characters that they showed off like Brant, Phoebe, or Zani? I'm going to tell you right now, Zani is going to be mine 100%. Her accent, her fit, everything is fantastic.